Referee McPherson checking the battle between James and Redolfini as Wilson gets it away to Bocchino. Opts to kick again, this time the cross kick for Toniolati to chase. He's overhit it a fraction and his team will pay the penalty. And this is Richard Hibbard finding Alan Wynne-Jones, soaring high. Bigger the dummy inside, goes outside. Bro with the break, feeds Fassel a chance for the winger. Fassel for the corner. Oh, that's good work from the winger. Given just a hint of a chance, and the Ospreys have the opening score inside 7 minutes. Tries the high kick to put pressure on Shane Williams. Toniolati steaming up, but Williams evading him easily enough. Couldn't quite get the offload in time. Not Brown to Collins. Options on here for the Ospreys. Bishop going himself. Bishop still going up the 22. Oh, there's a tackle off the ball there. Collins brought down, and there could be a card as well, or will it be just a straight penalty? And Josh Soul, a Italian international born in Hamilton, New Zealand, will spend 10 minutes in the bin. Now Bigger to Fassel again. Fassel smelling a second try. Ben Lewis driving up the blind side, brought down a couple of metres out. Loose ball for Ned Brown. Can the Ospreys salvage possession there? They need another scrum half. They've infringed and the chance is gone. Now this looks worrying for the Ospreys and for young Ben Lewis, who's lost so much of his career to injury and now looks to have a neck problem. Driving in, a little bit of support from Paul James, and his neck trapped at an awkward angle in that piece of contact. No chances being taken then, as Ben Lewis, the Ospreys' open side flanker, is stretchered off. And the Ospreys have got a couple more minutes to make their numerical advantage pay with Josh Soul in the sin bin. This is an ideal opportunity if Jonathan Thomas can control it going forwards.
Captain, they've got to stop popping up under pressure. Yes. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Little surprising that Aironi don't put a back into that scrimmage, because the Ospreys will surely get a penalty try sooner or later, and the referee's patience wearing thin. Final 90 seconds of the first period. Bigger looks for space, creates it almost for Tommy Bowe. 16 metres out. The Ospreys looking threatening through Jerry Collins. Nut Brown switching again. The Ospreys building and crossing the gain line. Now Shane Williams, stationary ball, oh lovely offload, and Lee Byrne will finish it off as the Ospreys show their class, creating a try out of a virtually static situation in midfield. Now will they get it wide? Bishop looking for the gap, just held up by Pavan. 10 metres out. Phillips keeps going right. The little flick out to Fassel. Quick hands from the Ospreys back line. The pressure is building and building. Here goes Ryan Jones. Just lost it a fraction short of the line. Here's Phillips to Jonathan Thomas. Offload by Ryan Jones, back to Phillips. Oh, it falls kindly for Hugh Bennett. The replacement hooker was almost through. Now who's arriving? Adam Jones fancies a shot at the try line. Just a couple of metres out. And it's pinched by Bortolami illegally. He thought the ball was out.
The ball is still on the back foot. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Now the Ospreys must surely cash in on Aironi's 14-man defence. Ryan Jones with the control. The pick-up. has not quite come, but the penalty try has, the second of the game. Aironi judged to have pulled it down again, and the Ospreys have the bonus point. Good clean ball for Owen to work wide. Ryan Jones in the outside centre position over halfway. Shane Williams. Ryan Bevington. Phillips away to Owen. Jonathan Thomas storming through midfield. He deserves a try if anyone does, but he is provider instead for Tommy Bowe. A sweeping move from the Ospreys. One of their best bits of rugby of the night. They've ground down Aironi, and now they're finishing them off. The chance for Aironi to get a consolation. They've been held out by the Ospreys all night. The Ospreys forced to defend though. Aironi rumbling forward.
Now use it, White.
This is the last play. As there goes Krauser over the line. Has he got it down? Obstruction given. And Aironi denied a consolation with the very last move of the game.
You know, we know that we got a few boys to integrate back. You know, it can be a frustrating process, but you know, we're happy we got the bonus point win. And we played some decent stuff in patches, but again, you know, it's some of the execution needs a little bit of work.
Let me give you a quick update on Ben Lewis. The Ospreys issued a statement today, said that he was moving his limbs and was talking when he was taken off the pitch. He has been taken to hospital, though, to have further tests to see how serious the injury might be, and they should know more in the coming days. So fingers crossed, and best of health as well to Ben Lewis. The game, Ed, described by Gwyn Jones, a loose translation from the Welsh, as the Ospreys' performance as pure rubbish last night. Do you go along with that?
Oh, he's a hard man to please, Gwyn. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any means, but I think at this stage of the season, the Ospreys will be very pleased. A lot of imprecision and inaccuracy behind, but up front they're winning ball for fun, and as long as that's going well, you're in a good position. You know, we can see here Paul James on the loose are driving up on their own put-in. You know, that's real donkey work. They had a dominant scrum all afternoon. And after the basics, here's the bonus. Same movement coming back the other way. Good little pick-up by the loose head. So you're getting the basics and the bonus work there out of your front row. Ospreys' first line out, clean off the top from Alan Wynne-Jones. And here we see accuracy and precision, which wasn't the case all day. And it leads to the first try. So if the forwards are providing good ball, then all sorts of things become possible. But it was a bit sloppy. And here we see, you know, one bad pass here. Andrew Bishop had to reach for it, and the old combination, Shane Williams and Lee Byrne, not working. And that was a story of the evening, really. But when they do work well, I mean, that's just a good understanding. A lot of forward passes given, and I think that's, again, a little something that needs to be tinkered with, but nothing to worry about. This is something to worry about. The unit not catching the ball, nor the one man behind it, Ian Goff. Just to show he can do it. Here we go. Up goes the unit again, leaving it for Ian Goff, and under a lot more pressure, he takes the catch. So they've got to work on their concentration, they've got to work on just their game management, really. And here we see, I think, you know, a lot of the talk is about Gavin Henson going here. I think Andrew Bishop is becoming a pivotal force, not just for the Ospreys, but I think he's going to be a real presence in the Welsh game. I think he's ever so important. When they run into difficulties, they can give the ball to Andrew Bishop and he'll get them out of trouble. And he's immense in defence. He is very, very central to their plans.
And he's just signed a big new contract as well.
That helps.
I think that's a value. You know, he feels appreciated. He is solid, and I don't think they could do without him, no, Andrew Bishop. But I think, as Ed said, they are a frustrating side to watch. The expectation of them is massive, and you know, as Jonathan Humphrey said, the execution is poor at times, and that's what frustrates everyone. And whether they can do it against Aironi, you know, with a big month coming up, They can't afford to do it. And
but they did get a bonus point.
Yeah, it's a bonus point win.
Yeah, exactly. But, you don't get... In Heineken Cup, if you play like that, 19 handling errors, 17 turnovers against, right? You do that against the big clubs in Europe, and then you don't go through your group. And I think that's the difference. They are rusty.
Which is fine. But the thing about Europe is as well that you don't come across many teams who just say, we're going to form a wall, we'll get yellow carded, we're on a stopping mission. In Europe, you have to play, and that will suit the Ospreys.
But against Aironi, Scarlett's worked them out in a half. So you know what they're going to bring to the game, and you've got to counteract that. If they spread, you've got to go up the guts and then just then just release something. But when you do, I just think it's frustrating because they overrun the ball so many times because they want to hit it flat and on the gain line. But and then the on the restarts, they've got the pod there to catch it, and sometimes that's a dummy for the one behind, but irrespective of who is going to take, you have to take it. And little things like that, in big games, you lose momentum. It's difficult to get it back.
But I think those are the little things, and they're easy to improve on. It is September.
Yeah.
As long as your set-piece basics are going well and you're getting some thrust up front, I think
also good. That what they do, when they play against the lesser side, so to speak, they kind of drop their standards. So when they come up against the big ones, they're all focused and they play better. So
and they've shown, haven't they? The Magners League Grand Final last year, they got out of a very difficult pool in the Heineken involving Clermont and Leicester. They step up when they need to.
I think, I know it's a heresy to say, but I think having won the the Magners last season, they should set their sights now on the Heineken Cup and give everything the Heineken blast.
And Bo's playing well. Hookie's coming back. Lee Burns, starting to play well again. So, they're going to be, whoever plays them, they're going to be tough to beat.